I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions, and this is your bullish bit brought to you by Voltage, your one-stop shop for enterprise-grade infrastructure for the Lightning Network. You can spin up your own Lightning node, your own BTC Pay server, or get inbound liquidity with their Flow product. Check them out now at voltage.cloud and get up and running in minutes.
I'm incredibly bearish. I mean, only small countries are now adopting Bitcoin. So, I mean, like, what does that mean? You know, like the amount of cope you hear from no coiners about that is so absurd. I mean, you couldn't contemplate a country adopting Bitcoin 4 years ago. Now, you know, we have obviously El Salvador. We're looking at Central African Republic has adopted it. We had 44 countries and central bankers meeting in El Salvador to discuss the adoption of Bitcoin. That is like 25% of all the countries in the world. Yeah, they're small countries. Yeah, they are affected by inflation worse than anyone else. They maybe have been dollarized. They maybe are suffering very hard from inflation from their own currencies. So it makes sense that they would come to this first. But I feel like we'll almost be in a situation where, you know, the last countries may end up first and the first countries may end up last. You know, El Salvador could very quickly become the Singapore of, you know, Bitcoin. And I can see this happening on an adoption cycle within the decade. From a macro perspective, you're seeing, you know, inflation numbers bigger than expected. Oh, I was wrong. I mean, this is leaning towards hyperinflation, is not going to get better when you have a conflict and the U.S. is using the literal function of money as a shield to try to debase, say, another country, another power. That just really, when you can't have a neutral base for exchange, it just takes air out of it. Its use case dies from so many angles. It is so obvious the answer is Bitcoin.